Hi! Today finally I have for you a highly requested video. I will be talking about my watercolor palette. Okay, about the palette itself. I have two palettes, one is my main and second is mostly for special colors. Main palette is, I think it's metallic, but it's very lightweight. It has 39 cells, wheels, how do you call it? And some places to mix, also for a brush, but I put paint here too. The brand is called Vandyke. I bought it on eBay. I think you can easily find it there. It's like the only one palette they sell which looks like this. Just type watercolor palette and here we go. The second one is plastic. I bought it for like $2 or $3 in art supply store. It has very few cells, but as you can see, I used the space as maximum as I can. They have pretty much the same size, which is convenient somehow. Now about the paint. First I want to cover some questions. Why I use tube paints and not pan paint? It's just more comfortable to use for me. When you take some paint, you need to get rid of the excess paint by like tapping your brush on a free space. Also you can try your color like this, and I find these half-filled cells very useful for that, comparing to pans. Also tubes are ways more cheap, since you can fill a few pans from one tube and the price is about the same for a tube and a pan. And this way I use my 5ml Holbein tubes for like 3 or 4 years. Just imagine how long I will use 15ml tubes. And I just leave them to dry like any other watercolor. And then I reactivate it with water like the paint from pans. It's the same paint, just dries at my home, not at the factory. Okay, next question. Why I use so many colors when you can mix watercolors easily? It's just my preference. I like to work fast without mixing the color I need every time I run off this color. And I'd like to know exactly what color I will get without surprises. Also, I just love them, aren't they pretty? But of course you don't have to buy like 100 color set to be able to paint. You just need 3 or 6 colors and you can do your stuff. So don't be discouraged by people's palette with millions of colors. Now about the colors I use. My palette contains Holbein, Shinhan, PWC, Mijello and Daniel Smith paints. Also one Cotman, which I still like, even though I don't like Cotman overall. First I've got my Holbein 48 color set, but some colors got replaced by Shinhan PWC when they get finished, because you can buy Shinhan in my country but not Holbein. Mijello is for color replacement too, but I use some colors from there because I just like them, like Ochre, Peacock blue, which is more turquoise than any other brands, and Vandyke green, and some red colors too in my secondary palette. Daniel Smith here is only for special colors, because it's too pricey here to buy main colors from them. I'll put the color names in the description, so check it if you want to know it. I'll explain a little. I have placed my paints in rainbow-like chart, but some of the colors are placed unexpectedly. It happened mostly just because I replaced other colors by a new one. For example, turquoise ultramarine between mauve and cobalt blue, or brilliant orange between burnt umber and jaune brilliant number 2. I use first mixing space on my main palette for grey colors. I have main color set for it, but also mix other greys here too. Second mixing space is mostly for skin tones, but also I mix other colors like for shadow. The brush tray, as I said, have some blobs of purple colors and sepia, because I don't have space for them, but I need it sometimes. Here's my second palette. It has pastel colors first, with some special Daniel Smith colors like Cascade Green and Moon Glow. Here I have some blobs of red colors, which I got after filling my main palette. Next I have another special colors, it's mostly iridescent or with the super granulation. Next I have blobs of green colors, since I use them sometimes, but not very often. And this space is kind of random, I just put there some colors when I need to try it or something. Okay, I hope I covered this topic. If you have any questions left, feel free to ask in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching, bye!